And moving on to someone who's not in Jurassic Park or any of that franchise, Robert Duvall.
Right.
Who is, of course, Oscar winner Robert Duvall, who won for, very interestingly, Tender Mercies in 1984. A movie that came out in 83,
Weird.
but he won it in 1984. And, I mean, he's also a legend. Apocalypse Now, Godfather. Legendary at this point, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, those two performances alone, and that was fucking 50 years ago almost.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, and if you think about it, it's not a very big role, but in the original 1962 To Kill a Mockingbird with Gregory Peck, he plays fucking Boo Radley in that movie. So he is like,
that's crazy.
It's insane.
He's been here for fucking all of it, man.
For all of it. And it's strange how, like, when I think of him most, I think to a movie that we've talked about a bunch, Gone in 60 Seconds. Like, that's the movie.
Right. Scumbag energy in that movie.
Can I say in a weird way, though, like, I almost feel like, obviously it's not, I feel like he's even more engaging. Robert Duvall is more engaging for me in Gone in 60 Seconds than he is in Deep Impact. I love, like, every time he's like talking to the team in that movie, and like I think he has such a fun role in that movie. And then he, even like before things like The Godfather, and like I almost thought of that as like The Godfather and sort of like Apocalypse Now as the first big things he's in. But no, he was in movies like fucking True Grit and Bullet. So he's been in these like legendary huge movies for so long, dude. He was in George Lucas's first movie that I've seen, THX 1138.
Right? Oh my word.
I don't think that movie,
legend.
I don't think that movie works, but has a really interesting production and sound design. I will say that. Like I think that there's something really cool about the way the technical aspects of that film are really cool, and he's testing out a lot of the, you can hear a lot of early sound designs that he'll use in Star Wars in THX 1138. So it's like an interesting movie to watch in that way. And Robert Duvall is the lead, and it's not really a successful movie, I don't think, but it's kind of, well, maybe that's insulting to say, but I didn't connect with it that much. I think it was more on a practical level an impressive feat, I would say.
I've heard somebody describe that movie as a tone poem, and I think and like all power to them. I think that's probably a fair way to describe it.
No, that's probably a fair way. Yeah.
And he just also has stayed relevant.
Yep.
He just keeps working. He is in comedies. He's in action movies. He's in family movies.
Yep.
He was in fucking Jack Reacher. He was in Widows recently.
And I mean, The Judge was kind of like, was that a movie that he was nominated for?
I think he was, which is kind of insane.
Yeah, he was for supporting actor. I've never seen it.
That movie is ridiculous.
Is it any
that
good?
Movie is ridiculous. I've not seen all of that movie. I've seen a good chunk of that movie, and that movie is not good. It is kind of bonkers, though.
Okay.
It's like a real example of, you're just like, who let this happen sometimes, with like the way they're plotting the story and the way they build what they consider to be like their long-running jokes in what's supposed to be a really moving family drama. I don't know. It's very strange.
Yeah. Says he's also in Widows. I feel like I don't remember him that well in Widows. I fucking loved Widows, though. I gotta watch that movie again. The movie's great.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing you could say about Widows is that it's doing too much. It's got so many little things it's doing and so many supporting characters, and he only has like 2 or 3 scenes, but he's good in it. I like him in it.
You're right. I love that movie so much. I love the balance of that movie. If this is a movie that I don't think balances a lot of stuff, I definitely think Widows balances a lot in a fun way, but that's just me. And then I wanted to also say Robert Duvall was in a movie that I kind of saw a bunch when I was younger. I don't know if it's good if I went back and watched it now. Have you ever seen The Sixth Day with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I think I've seen good chunks of that. I don't think I've ever watched it, though.
Fair enough.
I know you like that movie a lot.
I feel like I used to like that movie a lot when I was younger, but now it's been so long since I've seen it. But I remember him as like the doctor of like I don't even remember. It's like the cloning program. I think he's one of the doctors associated with like the cloning program in that movie.
Right.
Spoilers to the Sixth Day.
That's so funny.
Robert Duvall, legend.